It's really the relaxation. We really enjoy it with our green space on our back deck. You know, we grab a cup of coffee in the morning and sit out there on the deck and just listen to the birds chirp and really just kind of relax. And it's really nice with the new deck and with the patio cover that we got added onto it. Hi, my name is Evan, and I use Cascade Fence and Deck to renovate our backyard with a new deck, patio cover, and fence. We really wanted to enjoy our backyard more. Our deck was falling apart, panels were falling apart, it was rotting. You know, we had concerns for our children in terms of splinters and falling and hurting themselves, or the railing in general. So really, that was kind of, we want to be safe and comfortable on our back deck and really enjoy it without having any worries whatsoever about our kids being out there by themselves and playing around and having fun. We started with getting quotes for a fence, as I think we went through probably 6 or 7 different companies getting different quotes for a fence and a deck, just the deck. It was probably a 3 or 4 month process. It kind of started with the fence and it kind of blossomed from there into what we ended up with through Cascade. And, you know, we were really impressed with Cascade, with our project manager who sent us like a very cool 3D kind of rendering of what the deck would look like, which no other company had provided, which was really helpful and kind of gave us a really good idea of what it would eventually look like when it was all done. For the fencing, we first started with wooden posts, and then we decided to upgrade to the steel posts because it's just less rotting that we have to worry about in the future. And then with the privacy screens that we ended up doing alongside our fence, you know, my wife was able to sketch something for herself and then provide those drawings to Cascade, and they designed something in CAD and brought it back to us. We're like, yep, that's what we want. Great, perfect. Like the next 3 or 4 days, they were just going nuts at it, just, you know, banging it out and consulting us when needed. So there's really no interruption in just the hammering and the sawing and the progress that really they made every day until it was complete. Our old deck, it was cedar, it was hard block railing. The visibility was really limited, especially from inside the house looking outside. So with the new kind of wire railing and the lighter deck, the lighter color that we chose, we really just enjoyed it. We even just like looking at it from inside and just going like, wow, this is great. We don't have to worry about getting splinters with the composite decking anymore. And the maintenance is so much less than the old one was, so we really don't have to do anything with it, which is great. We wanted to keep some kind of natural wood out there. We really liked the wood look. We wanted, obviously, the acrylite cover for a portion of our deck, but we felt that the wood deck kind of tied it in also with the rest of our fencing that we were doing, which kind of ties it all in with the rest of the cedar look. We can also enjoy it in the winter when it's raining, and we can have a little bonfire and, you know, sit out there and enjoy a rainy evening without getting wet. I really appreciated the crew that was out there. I think Kyle was kind of the main kind of person on site, the crew leader. And he really brought us into really a lot of this very small design features, which we really appreciated. You know, doing like the corners of the deck. How do you want this little trim piece? Do you want it like this? Do you want it like, you know, another piece? You know, these little tiny details that my wife and I would have never in a million years thought of. We would have just noticed it later and been like, oh, I wish they would have asked us about it. So that was really like appreciated and really thoughtful in terms of making sure that we had the final say in how our deck looks, because obviously we're gonna be the ones using it. Just overall, we're thrilled with the deck. We enjoy it. We are out on it whenever we can, whether it be grilling or having the kids out there or relaxing. It's just a really nice enhancement to our house with the new cover, with the new decking. We don't have to worry about anything, so it's really great.